Will Joel Embiid ever win an MVP? And with the current Philadelphia 76ers roster, can they win a championship, I guess, in a 2-year window?
He fucking better at some point win an MVP. I mean,
Okay,
30.6, 11.7 rebounds, 4.2 assists, 1.1 steals, 1.5 blocks, 30% from downtown. Like,
so wait.
He would be back-to-back MVPs right now if Nikola Jokic didn't exist.
So this is where I want to go over here, and give me 1 second. I want to see how. Okay, we'll go to The Athletic. I want to see they have tiers rankings of who's in front. Okay, so Giannis, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, James Harden, Kawhi, Nikola Jokic, Steph Curry, James Harden. Wait, I already said. So wait, I'm trying to think of, like, if you think of this, who in front of KD, KD's not going to win another, LeBron's not going to win another, Steph Curry's not going to win another. So you got Giannis, Luka, Trey, Ja. Who else is he competing against? Because you got to think of the guys who are coming up behind him, right?
When I look at MVPs, I more so think about who else is on the team. And that's my issue with Joel, is they're loaded.
So you can't win MVP being
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, if somebody else, like Jokic had nobody last year. He had no star at all, and he got him as a secure lock into the playoffs.
Giannis has other people, and he's won it.
Well, yeah, and so is LeBron, and so is KD, and I'm just saying, like, it's a little bit harder because, like, if like Ja drops, I don't know, if Harden goes 25, 8, and 10 next season, like, it's kind of hard to give it to Joel. Like,
even if Joel averages 30 and 15, they would have to have like a 70 win.
It's just harder, in my opinion, to do that.
So right here, I'm gonna list off a few guys. So Devin Booker, Ja Morant, Trae Young, Luka Doncic, Giannis, Nikola Jokic. Who else could we put in there? I'm trying to think of any other young guys. Is there any other young guys that like would be able to compete for this? Maybe Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't think Donovan Mitchell's in there. I think Trae Young has a better shot than Donovan Mitchell.
Definitely.
I think Anthony Edwards in a few years will be there. I think
maybe Cat. I don't know if you throw in Cat.
I would think Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards way before Cat, but I think who else? One of the young guys, either Jalen Green, Cade Cunningham, or there's all those young guys who are gonna. Yeah, Scotty Barnes, Dame. Like, there's so many people that are going to be putting up with Joel, and, like, I just think already Joel's going to have to fight off Giannis and Nikola Jokic on a yearly basis as the other two big guys, technically.
Yeah, in order for Joel to win MVP, I don't think anything is too far-fetched.
10 people.
Oh, really? Hell
yeah.
Whoever's in here right now and has PayPal, let me know. Comment yes.
Giveaway.
Yeah, we're doing a giveaway here at the end. I would say they need probably the first seed, and he probably needs to play what he did this year. What did he play? 66 games, 68 games this season, and put up similar stats, and that's something he's definitely capable of. I really liked how much more passing Joel Embiid was in this year. He's always been like a solid passer for his size, but 4.2 assists per game for Joel Embiid is, that's a number right there. So I wouldn't be surprised if it happens in the next year or two. And if I had to put money on if Joel Embiid would win an MVP, I'd go yeah. I think
Joel has 3 years to do it. The next 3 years, he's 28. I think this is the 3-year window, and I personally think Joel, he needs that. If he's gonna have James Harden averaging 20 points a night and either Tyrese or Tobias averaging close to 20 each, I think he needs to average again like 30, 31 points a night, close to like 13 rebounds. Again, dish out 4 assists, get a steal a night, and get close to that 1.5, 2 blocks a night. And
He could
right
do that.
there, yeah, no, I just think
I like it.
he has a 3-year window that he can win in the next 3 years. If he doesn't win it, I don't think he'll ever win it. And he has to be a guy, especially if he's going to have all the, like you said, a loaded team around him. He's going to have to put up ridiculous stats and carry his team to like the best record in the NBA to win it. Because look, we're giving Devin Booker, what, he can't use a top 4, or he was a top MVP candidate this past year. And Devin Booker averaged 26.8, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal a night, and half a block. And
he's really good, but he's not MVP yet to me.
I was about to say, one of the reasons why he was an MVP candidate, I believe, is due to the fact that he put up such good stats on a loaded team that was the best record in the NBA, right? Yeah. So I think that was the only reason Devin Booker, like, he was good, but like you said, the best, and Thomas Perry just said, best record in the NBA, I think is the good thing. Being the leading scorer and having really efficient, really good stats with being the best record in the NBA is how Joel is going to do it.
100%.
I just get, and also we do have to mention this, and I don't want to mention it because it's been a theme. Joel, you need to play 70 games at least. He's never played more than 60.
Never done that before,
yeah. So, and he's been getting better, but through 6 seasons, it's crazy to think he's only played 6 seasons. And he's been in the NBA for, I guess this is going to be his 9th or 8th year in the NBA. For me, you just sit here. Yeah.
Karl Malone played. So basically, he could technically get, with 68 games, he could technically get there because 2 years ago, Giannis only played 63 games that year. But he was he was really good. The Bucks were really good. They won it. And it was also a COVID year. So actually, that might disqualify Giannis. So never mind. But LeBron won it with 62 games in 2012. Karl Malone won it in 99 with only 49 games.
I think they all had the best record in the NBA, though.
100%.
So 100%. I think, yeah.
But that's like, Philly is so good this year that's 100%.
That's achievable.
See that happening, yeah.
Doc Rivers just doesn't have to be a bum.
I think, for me, I don't think they'll have any clash personalities or any drama like that, but, stay
Do you think Doc Rivers holds this team back to a degree?
I think when you got this much talent, no.
But you think about all the other teams, how much talent he had, he's underachieved with all the talent he's coached.
Yeah, definitely.
Like those Clippers teams?
I mean, they couldn't stay healthy. The Clippers couldn't stay healthy.
And what's been the theme with these Sixers? They couldn't stay healthy.
It's more Harden can't stay healthy for me.
Well, this has been one season, but the whole time. Embiid's whole run, with the Jimmy Butler run with JJ Redick and all the runs they've had, they still haven't been able to stay healthy, that whole team.
Yeah.
I mean, Joel Embiid suffered orbital fractures, I think, on both sides of his face.
Doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, no, it's.
Damn, bro, must not like Doc at all. I like Doc. I don't like him. I don't think he's like one of the best coaches of all time, but I'm definitely going to give him some credit when it's due. Like, plus, is he the most talented? Definitely not. He's a good coach. A lot of good rosters, but
he's a good player.
Steve Nash.
Shut the fuck up. He's a good players coach, but I think more that I've read into it, and even Luke, when we had him on the other day, he said it best. Doc Rivers, for the amount of talent he's coached, like if you look at his he took those Boston Celtics teams to only 2 finals. He had those Lob City Clippers. Never took them to a Western Conference or an NBA Finals. Like, or even the Tracy McGrady Orlando Magic he coached. Never took some.
People definitely say he has had possibly the best Grant Hill, Trace McGrady, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen,
Yeah.
John Rondo, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, James Harden. That's 13 all NBA level players.
Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
13 Hall of Famers. And
That's
he's only won it once.
Yeah. Oh, Doc coached Shaq?
Yeah, Doc coached Shaq with the
like
Celtics. The very end.
Tail end, yeah. So I don't really count that, but
yeah. So yeah, no, and yeah, what's Runts just said. Agree. He's fumbled a lot of backs. He should have won more than he has.
It's.
Do you think this is the last year for Doc? If they don't do well this year,
Definitely.
do you think they fire Doc? Because I think they give James Harden and Joel. You know, I think, like we said, I think this is a 3-year window they're giving them. But I think if Doc fumbles the bag this year again, I could see Doc just being the scapegoat for this season if they struggle. I think regardless, if they don't win a championship this year, Doc's being fired unless they lose in the finals.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. You need health from Embiid and Harden. Harden's only missed less than 60 games once in his whole career, so he just puts his head down and grinds through the pain. I don't know if he's definitely he's getting close to the hot seat. I don't know if he's on the hot seat quite yet, but we'll see. A lot of it's going to determine on how they finish the year in the playoffs.
No, I completely agree, and it is interesting to think about how this is all playing out. But yeah, no, definitely. I do want Joel to win an MVP, and I think it's almost sad how Joel's career is played out in the sense that every time something good happens, somebody gets hurt or some sort of drama happens or he gets hurt.